Let's start by addressing a common misconception. Running a cleaning business is not just about how well you, the business owner, clean, but about how smartly you manage and grow your business. Michael Gerber in the EMIS Revisited reveals that only 4 out of 10 businesses truly prosper, highlighting the necessity of strategic thinking and operation. One of the Gerber's key insights is the importance of working on your business and not inside of it. And then I preach about it left and right, that the intent of this channel is to make you the business owner and not glorified cleaner that works inside. Think about becoming a chess player, that you look at the big picture and you move the figures appropriately to achieve the ultimate goal. And the ultimate goal of this video is specifically what you need to do to sell your company at multiples, so it's worth for you when you're ready to retire to step back, collect that payment, and do nothing if you choose to, because you've already worked hard and you build something that somebody else is willing to pay what it's truly worth. But while you're building, it doesn't mean that you stop cleaning altogether, but rather you should also focus on strategic growth. The Gerber mentions a statistic. Apparently, businesses with a growth-oriented mindset can see their profits increase by as much as 30%. And just to put the numbers in perspective, let's say your company is making $200,000 a year right now. 30% increase would be $66,000. So by the end of the year, if you are having a growth mindset, you could literally add to your top revenue $66,000 more, which is now from $200,000 company, you become $266,000 company. And if you're $1 million company, then you would become $1,333,000. As you can see, the numbers add up, and it's all just by having a growth-oriented mindset. To achieve this growth, of course, having a solid customer acquisition and sales strategy is super crucial, because if you don't have them, you have no business. Gerber advises shifting from typical, and this is a great example, can I help you, to more engaging questions like, have you used our services before? Or what specific cleaning help are you looking for today? This approach fosters a conversation, allowing you to understand and meet the customer's needs more effectively. The example given in the book is in a retail store. When people come in to a retail store, what the salespeople normally do? Hey, let me know if I can help you. And then what the people say, sure, I'll let you know if you can help me, and that's it. And they keep on wondering, and normally they don't buy anything and they walk out. But Gerber suggests just changing a question and instead saying, hey, have you been here before? And when you ask this question from a person, there are 2 answers, right? One is, yes, I've been here before. No, I haven't been here. And depending upon what the response is, you have the continuation to close the deal or move them towards closer to a closing deal. For example, if they say, no, I have not been here before, and you're like, wonderful, let me tell you more about our store, and these are the services that we offer, and these are the promotions that we currently have. And if they say, yes, I have been here before, and then you're like, wonderful, let me tell you about the promotions that we're currently running for the return customer. So as you can see, rephrasing a question properly will engage your customer to communicating back and forth instead of just brushing you off. And then by that, now you can move them closer to an ultimate goal of becoming your customers of your cleaning company. So attracting customers, and we know that is only the beginning. The next step is converting their interest into the sale. So one thing is to be in front of them and then they see it, and then you start pulling them. Gerber recommends using clear sales scripts and providing thorough training for your team. This way they can communicate the benefits of your services effectively, potentially increasing sales by, I think, 40%, he mentioned. So just having the script and for your team to what they need to go through will increase that. Me, for example, with my cleaning company, I'm working on building this. So up until this point, I would go to a cleaning walkthrough and I'd say, yeah, sure, and I'd swing it. Like every walkthrough is different, try to identify the customer's pain point and try to solve them. But I noticed that not every single person that I bring follows the same thing. So when you strategize it, the whole idea from this book, that my main takeaway, and if you were to walk away with one takeaway, that would be it, then you create a turnkey business that any person who now owns, by hiring an average people, is able to execute. And this is like the formula of McDonald's. If you think about it, they get the college people, they get different people, they don't get the scientists, they don't get the PhDs, but every single time their burger is the same, tastes the same. Every single time you walk into a place, it's the same, it's the copy. And that's exactly what you want to achieve in your cleaning company. So sales are not about just the transaction, and we know that they are about building relationships, and relationships built to trust, right? People buy from people they know, like, and trust. You'd have to understand deeply each customer's needs and customize your services according can lead to a 60% increase in the repeat business. So anytime the repeat business comes in, then you can increase it to 60%. Well, now let's delve in deeper into the sales technique. So one of them, by the E-Myth Revisited, emphasizes the importance of customer focused selling. So when you do that, you start asking reflective questions such as, when was the last time you were truly satisfied with your cleaning service? And you start engaging customers. And when you do that, take a break. Let the customer respond, because your goal is to position your business as a solution for their problem, like as a consultant. So you're not competing with other businesses that are already there and price quoting, but you can position yourself as a consultant, because you want the customer to come to you and ask about these businesses, your opinion, and that's how you need to be seen to a customer. And further, you can implement a feedback loop where customers can share their experiences and suggestions that are vital to your continuous improvement. If you think about it, this is a direct input from your customers that will help you to fine-tune your services to better match their expectations, because we think we know what the customer wants, but do we really know what the customer wants? A client might be super particular about the chemicals that you use. The other one might not care about that, but they might care about how their bathroom smells when you come in. Some people got used to like the bleach smell. If they don't smell the bleach smell, and we know bleach is toxic, you'd have to educate your customers, but then you need to get that feedback loop so you actually know what the customers need, so you can actually sell it to them. So systematization is another cornerstone of a successful business according to Gerber, and establishing standard procedures for all tasks from cleaning to customer service ensures that your business meets the customer's runs effectively in every absence, even in your absence, even if you're not there. A well-systemized company, not only, if you think about it, can operate more reliably, but also increases in value, potentially fetching you, the business owner, 3 to 5 times more when it's time for you to sell. That's the goal. And we're building the company so we can sell it and retire. We don't want to build a company and work in it forever and be those glorified cleaners. Leadership development is super important in your organization. Without leaders, one person cannot grow the company, especially services business when we so much rely on other people. Training and empowering your team to make decisions will only improve the staff morale and also enhance the operation efficiency. So this strategic approach, if you were to follow, would allow you to focus more on your business development and less on day-to-day engagements, which means you are now removing yourself from the day-to-day operations. And hopefully you'll get to that level, and hopefully I'll help you to shorten the path for you to get there. And if you are already there, let us know and share your experiences, because let's build this community that everyone can benefit. But once we are able to remove you as a business owner from cleaning, and whenever you do that, delegation is super important, and I'll briefly touch about it. So to free yourself up, you want to start delegating away your tasks. And when you do that, you start from the lowest task that you can delegate. For example, it could be the cleaning, right? You can give it away. It could be the bookkeeping, it could be the filing, it could be the content creation, whatever you don't like, but lowest, you start giving it away, and then you start bringing the supervisors, the managers, the executive team, eventually coming to a point where you remove yourself altogether, and now your business is turnkey. And when that business operates without you, that is when people want to pay, the other people want to pay top dollar so they can actually grab your business. And when you have the top dollar, it's called you exit. You successfully now exited your cleaning company. So transforming your cleaning company is using the principles from E-Myth Revisited. Is a great book. If you'd like, I'm gonna leave the link. Go ahead and listen to it or read it. Involves more than just improving your cleaning service. As you can see, it's like 360 approach. It's about strategic growth, effective sales techniques, building strong customer relationships, systematization, and it's left and right there. Systems. You're gonna notice him talking about it, and leadership development, because your leaders implement those systems and make sure that they work. These elements combined can turn your business into profitable, well-regarded, and ultimately resellable entity. But also what it can does is, let's say you don't want to resell it. Let's say you just build the business that operates and works without you. Now you can franchise it out. Now you can sell your model. So now there are two ways to do it. One is franchising and the other one is licensing. And there's two different distinct differentiators as well. In franchising, they wear your name and logo, and licensing is something that I'm about to more look into it. You teach your techniques to them. Alex Hormozy, I heard this from them, and then they utilize this, but now you're less in the regulation realm, which means you can able to help more people. And then when you start doing that, let's say when you have your own system, then to sell your system that's working, you can do done for you model, do it with you model, do it yourself model, and it goes from top down. Do it yourself model is the cheapest, like online courses, etc., that you set it up, and then done with you model is you actually work with them. It's a little more money, and then the top would be done for you. It's like you setting up the system for that person, whoever is your purchaser, and you charge them arm and a leg because you do all the work. They literally come, it's like you give them keys from a car, they open the door and start driving. So those are like super important points to pay attention every single time when you're building it. How I'm moving it away from myself. Like, luckily I'm privileged not to be in the office all day. Like, for example, 2 times or 3 times a week, I come to the office, if that at all. In this case, I mostly come to record videos. I'm able to travel. I'm able to take paid vacations. And the way I'm able to do that, leadership, systems, and each time you do something, I know it's boring, but sit down and document the process, how you do it. Because check marks are super important. So if you want to start from like the lowest position, for example, in your company, let's say that would be the office admin or bookkeeper. And then you like, this is how I file. This is how I answer the phones. This is how I transfer the phones. This is how the security works, alarm code. This is what time you come in. This is the clock in, clock out. As you can see, there's so many things that you business owner already know, and you just need to extract it, put it in a paper, and then that becomes a goal for it. So in the next video right here, I'm going to help you to keep on crushing your businesses. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.